and welcome back. I checked my subscriber numbers this morning, and I now have 205 subscribers. And so I'm headed over here to the island to place an additional 25 TNT. Well, apparently snow lands on TNT. Does make me wonder what would happen if lightning were to strike this island. That would be interesting. Lightning sets a fire. Fire sets off the TNT. There. 25 more blocks of TNT. And now, head back up here. And I think sort of a side project for today is going to be to set up a cactus farm, because one of the dyes that I'm going to need is green, and there is, in spite of local deserts and so on in the area, actually fairly little cactus available, so it's going to be necessary to farm it. And so setting up a temporary cactus farm along in here, probably right here, and maybe even have the water feed that takes the drops away from the farm and have that go right into the building there, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see about that. But cactus farm is definitely on the agenda for today, and while the cactus is growing and producing and so on, I can go ahead and work on the walls for the second floor. So we'll get to that in just a bit here, assuming I can figure out how to get through a doorway. There we go. Now, I have been collecting some materials for dyes. The red and yellow haven't been a problem. The blue, well, I've got lapis all over the place, mine, and that much cactus green, and I have a little bit of cactus around here someplace. Ah, yes. 14 actual cactus in here. I'm going to need to use those to start the cactus farm going. I have been dyeing and shearing sheep, so far blue, because that's the one thing I had the most of at the time. And I'll be gathering up the red and yellow as well. And I'm going to need to definitely produce a lot of cactus. So start gathering together some materials and we'll start construction. Alright, get a few things together here. Go ahead and get this cactus farm put together. Alright, I'm going to try to do this a little bit backwards here. And basically I'm going to build it from the delivery system back. And that's going to be delivering stuff right through where that window is now. Alright, let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and alright. Okay, let's see here. This is going to have to go back from here. Let's see, water goes 8 blocks, so it needs to go back 5 more. And yeah, I'll go ahead and use the dirt that's already there. And then at this point, it's going to go up a level and have a second run of 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the back wall. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this filled in, and I'll catch up with you when I've got that. Okay, I've got the basic form put together here, and I just realized that this actually needs to be down by 1. Alright, let's drop some water in there and see how it does. Good. Takes it right where it needs to. And now I need to run inside and get some sand. Well, that suddenly became a little more difficult, didn't it? That's more than enough. Let's get the cactus too while we're at it. Alright. There, one out from the wall. Actually, should be able to just put the sand there. That wall right next to it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, just make the outer wall a bit bigger. Matter of fact, just move this whole outer wall out one space. That'll take care of that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move this outer wall out, and I'll be right back. Alright. Got the wall moved out, and this will work very nicely. Also figured out that I'm going to need a temporary infinite spring, so a little something right there. I probably should put one inside or someplace where it will be sufficiently covered not to freeze over. But I'll get to that. There. I'll go ahead and place water streams. Or is it a little too soon for that? I think it is. Still need to get the rest of the sand in place and the blocks that are going to cause the cactus to split off. Alright. Okay. And now let's see. Alright. Just run this down the aisle. And then take out the ones I don't need. Oops, that has to come up with the rest of it. Alright. And now just make this one a mirror of the other one right after I go ahead and grab some daylight so that we can all see what we're doing here. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, as I recall, I only need the ones that are next to Cactus. Oh boy, I'm having trouble with the jumping today. Okay, now we go ahead and plant the cactus that I have. And then we can get the water streams going. Okay, that's all I've got for the moment. That stream for delivery. And then several along here. And yes, I'm going to have to cover this over so that the water doesn't keep freezing. I'm starting to think maybe I should have gone ahead and worked on a roof before planting water that I'm going to have to keep breaking. Alright, let's go for a roof then. In fact, at this point, I'm going to be grateful for the water freezing, because frozen water doesn't lag as much as moving water. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this roof quickly as I can, and I'll catch up with you when it's done. Okay, I've got the roof on here, and I've gone ahead and taken the water out up here just to make things a little easier. Now, as I understood it, let's see, something immediately next to oh, okay, I see what I did. I took out the wrong pieces of dirt up here. That's why those are growing. What I should have taken out is the one I just did. There. This looks like it should be better. Specifically, Yeah, that's where it should be. There. That should take care of that. These back rows should grow and pop off at 1 instead of 2, just like they're supposed to. Now, I just need to get some water in here. And that should be carrying it all the way down there to drop off the edge. Well, I will need some extra streams, 2 extra streams. Okay. And finally over here. Yes, it looks like stuff is going off the edge now. Okay. And straight there. And between these sandbox. Here. And here. And finally here. That doesn't strike me as right. I probably need to go ahead and put extra water source blocks in there just to, well, I don't know. That might confuse the streams in some way. Looks right now like, no, it's getting caught. Okay. I've seen dozens of these things in videos. It shouldn't be that big a deal. There's dead spot there, calm spot, and spots here along the way that just aren't getting anything. I may have to rethink this thing. Obviously, I've screwed something up. Now, I'll have to look over a few videos and come back to this, see what it is I did wrong. Well, I've figured out what it was I did wrong with this. Basically, the water needs to flow underneath everything, including the blocks that the cactus is planted on, which means that I need to move a lot of this up a block. Actually, the blocks over the water source I should leave up. As far as I understand, it's only the water source blocks that need to have something directly over them to keep them from freezing. I guess we'll find out. Alright, now put cobblestone there and sand on top of that. Just put that back up. Alright. Let's get up top here. First, take that sand out down below. All of a sudden the water flows properly. Then actually I could have left that in for a minute because I need one on top. Actually, okay, yeah. Cactus there. And that should do it. That should work and pop off when it grows. So I just need to duplicate that over the rest of them. Oh, that hurt. So, go ahead and pull the water streams out of here and move all of this mess up a block. And I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera because all this stuff is lagging me really bad, probably making for terrible frame rate on the video. And I'm back. And I've gotten all this taken care of. I've also figured out that with the water streams, the only part that needs to be covered to prevent freezing is the actual source block. So I'll place a source block. And then cover it. And do the same for other ones. Well, actually, also figured out that didn't need to have a separate set of source blocks down here. All I had to do was dig this down one block when it got to 7, and everything would be cool. Of course, I need to do something similar here. I think that won't be a problem. Okay. Everything's flowing that way. Let me get out of this thing and okay, that's a little annoying. Alright, now let's get up here and see what's going on. And yes, I'm going to have to do something with the walls here to keep stuff from falling outside. Cover that source block. Yeah. Okay. Dead spot. Alright, let's grab that source block. Fill this in. Break that one. Put the source back over here. And that should be fine. Perfect. This will work. Build up the outer walls a little bit, and we're in business. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of daylight, and I'll work on the outer walls. And I'm back. And I have figured out that I didn't actually need to have this row of blocks here. Because what my problem was, is that originally the source water was here in this corner. All I had to do was move it to this corner, because over here the diagonal stream was pushing stuff here. And so by moving the source block to this corner, the diagonal stream pushes everything right here where I want it. So I go ahead and put that back there. And now I need to see about getting some proper walls on this thing and getting it sealed up. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just do this. And that'll do for now. And I've also figured out that once I get a roof on this place over this area here, these blocks covering source blocks will not be necessary. And I can take them back out. So, no, not there. Up from there. So we'll make another impromptu staircase. Get rid of the extra block caused by the unwanted double click. Bounce up here like an idiot creeper. And see about getting this done in something approximating right, at least. Well, it works better if you select cobblestone. You know that, don't you? There. See? always works better when you do it right. Imagine that. Need that. And okay, well, that was brilliant. Go ahead. Get rid of all of these. And then put the real roof on. That way, Cactus popping off on this end won't end up back in an area where they're not going to hit the water streams. Okay. Now I guess I'll just go up here and get the rest of it finished. I don't know whether it's lousy, cheap hardware or software that's just too busy for its own good, but that extra click thing is starting to become really annoying. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and I'll catch up with you with some daylight when I'm done. And I'm back. And I was just reviewing the footage that I have so far. And I caught a little mistake that I'm certain somebody else is going to catch. And that is that for the first 2 segments of this video, I was playing on peaceful because I had previously been doing some work on peaceful in a test world. And I forgot to switch back. But as you can see, that has been corrected. Actually, it was corrected long since, but I thought I'd show it just to be sure that I'm not just laming out here. And I've also decided that the outer 2 walls, this front wall and this side wall, I'm going to replace with glass, just simply to have some free light in there, and so that I can be able to actually see that things are working. I know it's not necessary, but just the same, I want to. And right now I can see something that isn't working. There is a spot that is not covered by a water stream. And that means I need to see what's going on here. So I will tear down the wall in that direction until water spews out over the land. Wonderful. That's cute. I wonder if the stream will make it all the way to the ocean before it dries up. Alright. I think I know what the problem is. But then again, with me, that is often famous last words. But basically, I think what I did was, when I put water streams in here... Oh, I see. That one froze. Apparently, I forgot to cover the source block. Yeah, now it's working right. Okay. So I have to get those source blocks covered. Thoroughly. Actually, I think the source blocks are covered, come to think of. Oh, great. No, the source blocks do not go under that wall. They go up to it. Okay. I can see a little problem here, though, because I can't put a block here, because it will cause that to pop off. So, only thing I can think of is to go ahead and place a source block there, after I have wall here, which will then split and go that way and this way, and catch any cactus that fall back this way. Alright. Time for another bit of temporary engineering here. Get myself a path back to the water source. Cobblestone there, and there, and here, and water there. Alright, that works. Excellent. Maybe it's not optimum design, but it works. It's just like this little path to the water spring is not optimum design, but it works. And that's all that I'm concerned with right now. Okay. Cobblestone here and here and here. Water there. Okay. It's a working, and that's all that I'm concerned with. Now watch, it'll be all screwed up on the other end because of the extra water blocks that I'm sure somebody has already theorized in the comments. And that's fine if that's the case. Well, let's go find out. Okay, it looks good to me. Straight water coming down here, catching all the cactus. Diagonal water stream from that corner over to the pickup corner. And it's interesting, just in the development of this thing, I have produced probably more cactus than I need, but I'm still going to go ahead and finish it, of course. Just simply because. Okay, I can go ahead and close that. Actually, just for effect and for having a little bit more light in there, out there. There. Alright. Now I can tear this dirt monstrosity down. Preferably not the piece I'm standing on at the moment. Alright. Now, go ahead and glass this in. Before I get any farther here, while I can still reach it, I want to plant at least a few torches in here. Okay. All right. All right. Finish that from up on the roof, and everything should be good. Assuming I can figure out how to get in the door. Plenty of cactus. Excellent. Alright, drop a few more torches here. I realize this thing doesn't need light to work, but I would prefer that it had some. I forgot the roof is half slabs. I can't put torches there. For the time being, I'm going to leave that water thing there too. This side, I'm going to fail my way into covering it one way or another. Oh boy. I guess the stairs aren't going to let me put anything there. Oh well. Alright, that should be good. Now we'll go ahead and arrange for some daylight and see how that looks. Morning creeper. Very good. Simple but effective cactus farm. Oh, another creeper. Welcome to the neighborhood. Sorry you can't stay so long. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not sorry you can't stay so long. Very good. And yeah, I'm probably going to replace this line of stone with glass. Even though it's going to make a hideous mess on the grounds while I do it. Oh boy. I bet this makes it all the way to the ocean. Then again, I could be wrong. Oh well. That looks bad, but it'll be fixed the first time it snows. Alright, let that be a lesson. Break one block and replace it immediately. And maybe have some dirt here to keep me from getting dragged away in the current. Oh boy, that lag's bad. Glad that's done with. Alright. Now all I've got left is to even this out down here. So I'm just going to throw a couple of torches under here and wall it in. I know the construction shack is a temporary function, but the cactus farm might get to stay. We'll see. Or maybe I'll decide to just haul off and move it somewhere. Okay, that looks a little on the ugly side, but I'm going to leave it because it's that water spring. And it's behind the thing. Very good. It's not the best cactus farm in the world, I'm sure, but it works, and that's really all I ask of it. All right. Next up, there is the matter of what I suspect is some local caves that I have not broken into or explored. And for example, well, let's see if I can find the marker I put up. There we are. All right, here where there's cobblestone, and over here where there is more cobblestone. These two places mark spots that I was standing at midday on a bright sunny day, and I hear zombie sounds and skeleton sounds, particularly at this one, where there is 2 blocks of cobble, because I heard both zombies and cobble, and I heard both zombies and skeletons standing in that spot in the middle of a bright sunny day at high noon. And over here at this one, I heard zombies. So somewhere underground here there is something that needs to be investigated, lit up, probably killed, and so on. And I'm going to be getting to that next, I think, because that reeks of unwanted neighbors and lower property values and all that good hairy stuff. Alright, so we'll get to that next, I think.